caught me in the middle trying to fix my camera. Welcome. I'd like to welcome you all to my first video focusing mainly on restoration techniques. We're going to do a couple different things here. We're going to work on some little small transformers. And we're also going to be working on a G1 Megatron. We're going to try to remove a pesky little sticker, which, quite frankly, needs to go in order to get the Megatron where I need it to be. So, it should be fun. Oh, thank you, WiseBot. Thank you. Should be fun. And this is, we're going to start right off with the good stuff here. This is the first toy I'm referencing to. This is a G1 pre-rub, may I add. Megatron. Nice looking toy. It does have some flaws though. If you look, I don't know if they're going to show up on camera, but if you look right there, you see you got some little scratches there. And we also have some scratches in the chrome, which I'm going to be working on. Not sure I'm going to handle that yet. There's a couple different ways I could go about it. I could go give it a spray paint job with some chrome paint. I can also go the route of trying to buffering out those scratches. Now these scratches, they appear to be light, and I might be able to do it. But that I'm not sure about yet. And right now we're not going to focus on that. But all in all, this is a nice looking toy right here. I may just wind up ultimately replacing this handle too, this part. But as you can see, this is a pre-rub Megatron. Normally, when you see the Megatron, you would have with the rub sticker, it'd be right about here, right about there. Now, in general, when you buy these toys, there's gonna be wear and tear. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's nasty right there too. Like, look right there. That's kind of gross looking right there. Not sure if that's grime or whatever, but I will be working on that. But today I'm just gonna focus primarily on this sticker right here. And to get this Megatron where I want it to be, I want this Megatron to be stripped down to its prime. Now, if you look, which is worked out for me. I'll pull the leg out here. See? Right there. The leg stickers aren't there. So those are, and the stickers that would go right here, they're not there. So I don't really have to worry about those. One less thing I have to worry about. And trust me, when you're trying to restore a figure like this, you're going to want to do it right and take your time. But we're going to start things off here, and we're going to try to get rid of this pesky little sticker. Now, normally I would take a little bit of this trusty lighter fluid on a plastic figure and just spray it on here and just pop it right off. With this, though, you want to be a little more delicate. You want to be a little more sensitive to it because this is a chrome finish. And unfortunately, I've seen what happens when you use this on this. It will get it off. However, it tends to leave a tinted colored on the chrome itself. So, like for example, I might have like a little bit of bluish, purplish, greenish type coloring on the chrome itself after it's done, and that's not what you wanted with this kind of toy. So I'm going to have to go the very much less abrasive route, and much more time consuming route. But it's tried and true, and it does work. Of some warm water and some dish soap. Any dish soap will do, just about do. This is just some palm olive dish soap right there. You don't need much of it. And let me check the water. Okay. And a nice cup of warm water. And this water is warm. What I did was I just ran my Keurig, like I would boil a cup of tea, and I let it sit for a few minutes. Put it right there. And last but not least, Q-tips. Q-tips, plain and simple. And you're not going to want to be stingy on the Q-tips. You're not going to like, you got, I mean, what, like 1,000 of them come in a box. So really, you just, whatever, just don't be stingy on it. What I did was I laid down a piece of wax paper here to keep the tablecloth from getting drenched. And really, just get right to it. What we're going to do is, I'm going to take a Q-tip right here. We're going to dab it in a tad bit of soap, like this, like that. And then you dip the Q-tip like this in some water. And it's pretty self-explanatory. You're going to start rubbing. And this is going to take a little bit. And it will, but you'll see with the end results, it'll be absolutely worth it. Now, I can't guarantee what's going to be under this. Cannot guarantee that. Underneath, a couple things you could see happening is you'll see either A, what we'd like, a perfectly polished looking chrome on the other side underneath this sticker. B, you can see some darkening. The chrome will actually change color because it's been under that sticker for so long, and it actually won't match the chrome that is on this side. Won't match that chrome. Our worst case scenario, and let's hope we don't see this, is look at all that dirt that's coming off right there. And it can't hurt, because, you know, at best you're giving this a good cleaning too while you're at it. Give it a nice little cleaning. But worst case scenario is after that sticker's removed, you see some missing chrome, which sadly, this, as nice as this piece is, there's a little small, tiny area. I'll see if I can find it. Where is it? Oh, I'm not gonna look for it right now, but there's a little tiny dot, like a little microscopic dot, where it is missing some chrome. However, this piece has a lot of potential, and with some fixing here, fixing there, a little TLC, we're going to see this figure shine up like a nice little penny. So I'm going to keep rubbing here, and if you notice, see like right there, sticker starting to melt away a little bit, and it's, like I said, it's a slow process, but it will work. And this is probably the best technique for any kind of figure that has a lot of chrome on it. Because quite frankly, you don't want to risk the chemical reaction you get from cleaners or lighter fluid, for example, on a nice figure like this. A figure that can potentially, like I know for a fact this figure is easily worth a couple $100 just as is. That's not what we're shooting for. We're shooting, and keep dipping here, just keep, and I'm just, you know, rubbing it in, and eventually, as you see, I don't know if you can see it there, the sticker itself, it's starting to wear away, starting to get a little softer, especially in the corners there, and eventually you're going to start seeing the sides peel, and eventually it will just, you know, wash away on its own, and it just takes a little patience. Some people are, and trust me when I tell you, this right here is a miracle for your plastic figures. It really is. Just count up, we'll do like the Q-tip body count. So we're at 2 right now. Then we get another one. Dip it in a little more soap. A little more water. We'll see what the Q-tip body count is when all is said and done. And the soap will also help kind of loosen up the sticker as we go, I know you're saying, well, geez, I'm not seeing much improvement now, but as I said, this takes a little bit of time. And if you stick around, or if you want to fast forward, I won't be offended to see the finished product. But I always enjoy this part. It's a very relaxful doing this. It's a lot of fun, and quite frankly, it's very rewarding when all's said and done. So, and what you can do, see, I'm starting to get some peeling at the end there. It might not be coming off my camera. You can help it along a little bit. You don't want to be too abrasive though. Especially using your fingernails and stuff like that. You don't want to be too abrasive and risk doing any kind of damage to the chrome. See, look how easy that little corner came off right there, just like that. And just based off that little corner, it's a good possibility we might get a clean finish with this chrome, which would be very ideal. So let's get back at work here. You know, I found that when you bring something back from the dead, like an old toy, or I would have to imagine the same would apply for, you know, fixing up some old furniture or an old piece of machinery, whatever the case may be. It can be very rewarding, and I'm enjoying this little trade I've picked up, and I look forward to improving them. In fact, I'm going to purchase my first spray gun kit, I think this weekend, at Hobby Lobby. Look at that. Okay, see what I'm saying? Look right there. See? It's starting to peel off nice and slow. And as you see, so far, so good on the chrome. Look at that. Nice, right? Look at that. The chrome is looking good. We're not seeing any darkening so far. Let's hope we can keep up this positive momentum. And like all this takes is a little patience. You don't need a lot of money to do this. If you've got running water and you've got some dish soap, which you probably should have those things in your house, you can do this. Yeah, I believe in you. I believe in you. Honestly, I think you don't have to be a rocket scientist to pick this stuff up and learn it. It's almost like chess. It's easy to learn, very tough to master. I'm still very much in the learning phase. I've got a long way to go, and I've made some blundering mistakes already as is. But I've also learned a lot, and it's been very rewarding in that sense. As you can see, the sticker is starting to make its way off, and it's coming off nice, and there's no scratches, and that's the most important thing. That is the most important thing that you're going to watch out for, and I think this Q-tip's just about done. So, I keep the rubbing, and look at that, just coming right off. You got to keep in mind, these are old stickers. Old stickers. I mean, this toy's 30 plus years old. And, you know, you got to really give these toys the TLC and respect they deserve. If you just try to do a rush job on something like this, you're going to wind up ruining it. And it's one thing to ruin a $5 junk toy you get at a tag sale, and then it's completely another to ruin what would be considered a valuable piece. And this would indeed be considered a valuable piece in the right condition. And in this condition, as I said, I could probably, if I wanted to sell it, easily get a couple $100 for it. But I don't want to sell this. This is my pride and joy. I've been wanting to work on and restore a G1 Megatron for some time, and so far I think I'm in the right process of doing so. The box, I've halted on the box a little bit because I've reached a point where I'm not sure what to do next, and either two things are going to happen. I'm just going to stop working on the box completely before I start to make it look really shitty, or I'm going to wait until I can learn some better techniques to get it at a position I'd like. I'd like to be able to get it fixed, but you know, I'm not gonna rush something like that. And now, see, you can start to peel away at this stuff now, just a little bit. And notice how I'm not reaching to the surface of the chrome. I'm scratching the very top layer of the sticker, so I'm getting the white part that's underneath, like that. And you're going to want to do that for a couple reasons. A, you don't want to, again, scratch the chrome surface. But B, you're going to expose that, and it's going to start to naturally come off on its own as you continue to clean away. And hopefully if I have time, I wanted to show you a couple other things. I wanted to show you how the Malta chrome markers work, because they're very useful. Just got to be very careful with them. You know, it's very permanent stuff. And I wanted to like show you how to, just a real quick, how to remove decals off your plastic G1 figures, which is much simpler than this. And then the reason why I started with this is because this is going to be the most time consuming. But look at that. Look at that. We are making progress. That we are. Look at that. And look at, and the most important thing, the chrome so far is looking sweet. Let's hope we can keep that good luck going. And all this will look like that. That is what we're really hoping for when all's said and done on this. So we're just going to keep on swiping away. And you notice sometimes I keep rubbing on the surface. You know, that's because I'm trying to loosen the whole sticker area up. And that's why you use warm water. The warm water will loosen the glue underneath a little bit as you do this. And that's what kind of causes it to start to peel up. Something like that. And it becomes easier and easier to do so. Because when you first start it, you're going to be like, oh my God, this takes forever. I'm not getting any progress done. But trust me, a little perseverance goes a long way. Yeah, look at, just to give you an example, look at that. Look at the dirt and grime pulling off that. A lot of dirt. It's an old toy. So, but I have a whole box of Q-tips at my arsenal, and I'm not too worried about it. I'm not too worried about it at all, because I have enough to keep it going. So I'm going to keep on going, keep on trucking. Trucking, do. Don't know why the Grateful Dead just popped in my head. Never a big Grateful Dead fan, I'm perfectly honest with you. Excellent. I did like that one song, Casey Jones. It's a good song. But no, I'm not the biggest Grateful Dead fan. And look at this. That sticker, it's saying, it's talking to me. It's telling me. It's telling me, please, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to come up. So let's give it a little more. Let's see if we can give this just a little help there. It wants to come off. I know it does. It's telling me. Look, here we go. And we're going to pull it off. Oh, and this is good. This is good. See how I'm pulling that off? I got that white underneath. That's going to expose it. And this is going to make this so much faster to get off. Let's see if I can do this over here too. So I can get this side too. I don't know. I think I can. I think I can. I believe I can fly. I don't know why that popped in my head. I think it's from that basketball movie, right? Space Jams, right? I think. Michael Jordan. Okay. So, all right, it's being a little stubborn there, so we're not going to. Okay. Yep, it's being a little stubborn, so we're not going to persist. You don't want to persist. You don't want to be pushy. You want to give what she's going to take. And it's not meant in any sexual reference whatsoever. But I guess the point I'm trying to make is you really just kind of want to work with what you're going with. And look at that. See what I mean? Look at that. It's already coming up right off the top, right there. Right off the top. It's starting to poke its head through. See? Little dots right there. Look at that. Starting to poke its head through. Making progress. Progress is being made. Alright, so I'm going to keep at it. Keep it wet. like that. And I keep on putting the pressure on there. And really, I cannot stress this enough. Cannot stress this enough. Patience is everything. You cannot rush this kind of restoration. You really gotta let it go at its natural pace. Do the best of your ability. Don't try to force anything. And at the end of the day, you'll be much more happier with the results, I think. But I think that applies to anything in life, right? Take time, do it right, and you'll be rewarded for it. So let's take those. What are we at? 3, 6. We're at 8 dead Q-tips. 8 dead Q-tips have been sacrificed to bring this Megatron back to its former glory. So let's keep going. A little dab of soap. A little dab of soap. I don't want to put too much soap on it. Ooh, sorry. Sorry, I gotta fix that. Let's see if I can fix that. Okay, so I really don't want to put too much soap on it. Just enough to grease the wheels, if you will. Keep things nice and slick. As you can see, that's broadening up there at the top, those two little spots, and we're starting to see some movement down here. And now you can start focusing on certain areas and see. So focusing on that. Look at that. Look at that. Ain't that a beaut? And so far, so good. Oh wait, did I say that right? So far, so good. Yeah, so far, so good. And we're seeing really how beautiful this toy can look. And I honestly do feel the G1 Megatron looks much, much prettier naked without the stickers. That's just my personal opinion. Some people like to have the stickers on there, and that's cool. You know, I can dig that. I mean, if that's what you like, you know, to each his own. Everyone has their preference. Oh, look at you! You're just coming right off there. You're like, take me, take me. And look at that. We are down to the white. We're down to the white part of the sticker. And now the sticker's in trouble. The sticker is in trouble. And the sticker knows it's in trouble. But I'm going to keep the pressure on it. And honestly, with a Q-tip, you're not going to hurt the toy. So don't feel nervous about really applying it as hard as you can. The other thing you may want to watch out for is, you know, because there's a, well, at the end of that Q-tip, there's a little piece of whatever that is, cardboard, flexi, whatever the heck it is. That is there. So you want to be careful not to push it to the point where that grinds up against the chrome. But I mean, you'll know while you're doing it. You'll know. You'll feel it. So, look at that. And you might want to kind of occasionally give it a good wipe. So I have my little nice cotton shirt here that I'll be using to just wipe off the excess water. Because you don't want to risk, because there is metal in this toy. You don't want to risk this getting to any of the metal and causing it to rust. You know what I mean? You just can't be too careful. Here we go. Let's keep the show on the road. Let's keep things moving. Nobody's gonna break my stride. Nobody's gonna slow me down. Oh no, I've got to keep on moving. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna rub you off. Gonna get rid of you. Oh yeah, the sticker's got to go. Sorry, I'm being a little silly. All right, so look at this. Now watch. Now that you got this thing down to the point where, you know, it's fighting a losing fight, that glue's gonna go away. You could really start focusing on certain areas and really just taking it off. And as you can see, this sticker is really on its last legs now. See? And more importantly, look at that. We lucked out. Well, I should say I lucked out specifically, but in general, just for showing purposes, we lucked out. The chrome is underneath it is looking beautiful, and that's why I didn't want to risk using this, which works really well on this, because I wanted to keep that beautiful chrome finish. And we're no rest for the wicked. And we're going to kill the sticker dead. D-E-A-D. Let's go. Go time. Let's go. So we're going to keep on rubbing here. And I have to say, I know it's going to sound kind of silly and trivial, but I enjoy the smell of the dish soap while I'm doing this. It's got a nice little citrusy smell. And no, that will not stick on the toy, for anyone who may be wondering. No, all you gotta do is just wipe it off. And your G1 Megatron will not smell like oranges or lemons or whatever kind of soap you use. And, oh my goodness, and look at that. Look at that. Lordy Lou, this is looking good. Nice and pretty. Pretty looking chrome right there. Just saying. I'm so sexy. And you are. This is a sexy toy. This is a big boy toy for the Transformers collectors out there. And quite frankly, once I polish this up, so you'll see right here, there's some little dust and grime over here. And as I pointed out, I got some scratches here that I'm not really sure I'm going to tackle yet. That's something I'm going to handle with care, to say the least. But I'm more focused on the sticker at the moment. Had to come off, and it is coming off. Look at that. Dish soap will not hurt these things at all. It will not hurt chrome. Not going to rust it out or anything. Especially since this is really electric plated chrome anyway, I think, right? I forget how they did it, but it's not like, this. It's not like a chrome on a rim, for example. This is chrome over plastic. Oh, look at you. Uh-oh. You're in trouble, my friend. This is the end. The only end. My friend. Great Doors song. I love the Doors. They were a great band. Jim Morrison may have been a bit of a douchebag, but, I mean, really, who wasn't back at that time period, right? Rock stars are rock stars. So, and look at that. This is, as I said, shining up like a nice little penny. I gotta keep in mind that this is on camera and it's much easier to see when. So, sorry for that. But look at that. You are coming out nicely. Nice. And these Q-tips that are racking up, these brave soldiers are fighting a good fight to bring this toy to glory, its glorious return. So I'm going to just keep going here. And I think we're going to be done fairly soon, so I think I'll have time to not only show you the removal of the decals on the old G1 toys themselves. Oh, look at that. What? Looking good. Looking good. The old G1 toys themselves, but I'll show you how the chrome markers work, I think. I should have time. We'll see, though. We shall see. Look at that. Oh, nice, 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 nice. And it is coming out beautiful. I could have not asked for better results here and how this is coming out. And I think, methinks, one more Q-tip. One more Q-tip. This bad boy's done. This bad boy will be done. Let's see. Let's see if I'm correct. And I'm not even going to I think I'll skip the soap on this dipping. I'm just going to go with the water. Get to go with the water. And I don't want the toy to get too soapy. I want it to get into little crevices and cracks and all that stuff. And it's fairly easy to do. And oh my goodness, look at that. That is looking slick. G1 Megatron, you are looking sexy as hell right now. Ladies are going to go crazy over you. Let's give it a quick rub. A nice soft cloth. Okay. All right. Now you will see there's still some little corners there, and I think I'm going to get rid of these now. But look at that. Really nice. That came out nice. Let's see if I can get these off. This will eventually come off. Let's see if I can get this off now. I may have to apply just the slightest little dab of Ronson on it to get rid of the sticker residue. I'm hoping I can avoid it, but we'll see. Let me give it another quick wipe. All right, I'm not going to do the Ronson on this yet. I'm going to try some other things first. I have a buffering cloth, which I don't have with me, so I'm not going to run up and get it, but I think I'm going to try to buffer that stuff off, just with a nice little buffering cloth. And I think that should do the trick. However, though, the end results here on this was really nice. This was fully stickered on that side, and on this side. And now, again, with just some very simple stuff at the house. Stuff you probably have. Dish soap. Warm water. And Q-tips. And let's see what our final tally here on the Q-tips are. Hold on a second here. So, for now, we're going to put you, Mr. Beautiful G1 Megatron, back in your place. Right there, back in this box. As you see, I have all the little attachments there. And the attachments actually are pretty nice. Pretty good shape. Alright, let's see how many Q-tips lost their lives in restoring this bad boy. I dropped one, so we'll count one. So we're at 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 Q-tips. 15 Q-tips. Not too bad, right? Not too bad, considering the end result. And that took a lot quicker than I thought. So now that I got a little time, now we're going to move to some of these plastic figures. So you'll come across figures like this, right? You're going to, at junk tag sales, so on and so forth, you're going to come into figures like this. And this is a kickback that's seen better days. This doesn't stand at all anymore. Like it'll eventually fall off. But as you see, the sticker on there, the Megatron sticker, looks pretty roached. The sticker on the legs have seen better days. Like that. Right there. And right there. And you'll see, I'll give you an example of learning the hard way. And I practice on this one because it's a really cheap sticker. I actually used a chrome pen on his wings. And they were completely yellow. And while it looks better than a completely yellow set of wings, I didn't do a good job applying it. And you could clearly see a lot of streak marks in there. It didn't come out too good. So I'm working on that. But we're not focusing on that. We're focusing on the stickers. Now, with that said, this little kickback here, we're going to do, let's see, it's simple, very simple stuff here. So, let's stick with the Q-tips for now. And we're going to take the Ronson lighter fluid, right? You're going to take a little like this. Like that. Let it get soaked in there good. And then you're going to start rubbing away on As I said, this will not hurt plastic at all. Let's see. And just to, I want to point out, just to show you, see how it automatically started peeling? That sticker was caked on there, and you could just pour that right on there, really, and just go to town with this stuff, and you'll be perfectly fine. See? Just like that. And now you're going to see you're stuck with a little bit of residue there. Again, a little bit of lighter fluid. Give it a quick rub. You'll see it just comes off naturally. I don't know what it is in lighter fluid, but it just strips away the old glue. There you go. Sticker removal. And we'll try his legs too. We'll see that. So that was an easy sticker. So we're gonna look at some more of these maybe more difficult stickers here. Well, I guess we'll start with this one right there. Well, yeah, and again, lighter fluid, it costs what, $2-3 bucks? Well, maybe, yeah, $2-3 a bottle. You're not gonna break the bank on this stuff, but you're gonna, let's see. Give it a quick rub down here, like this, and this will also clean the toy too. This stuff is very multi-purposed. It does a lot. It does wonders for your old G1 toys. And as you see, it already started peeling away here. So you could just right there, thing started peeling away right there. So you take this and just go down there like this. And with the plastic toys like this, yeah, don't be afraid to go in there and dig in there a little with your fingernails. It's highly unlikely you're gonna hurt it. So now we're gonna take a little more lighter fluid like that. Now that we got the base down there, see, like this, and it's just gonna just get rid of it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. See, just get rid of it. Just like, be gone, and it goes away. And these old dead Q-tips, I'm not going to waste the newer Q-tips. I'm just going to see if I can get rid of it with this. I should be able to. So, keep it away like that. Scrape it away. And for the finishing touch, a little on the top, like that. And watch this. What? There was a sticker there? Are you kidding me? I don't see any traces of a sticker. What? Gone. Like it never existed. And with just about every plastic toy, whether it's a G.I. Joe or a Transformer or whatever, any kind of old toy like that, you're going to be okay. Now, I'm going to do this one figure here. I'm not going to do, I actually have two other Constructicons here, but this one was the one that really was the most damaged. And as you can see, he's missing his antenna, and it's got the crappy paint job on there. So this is a perfect test subject. So I'm going to pour a little lighter fluid on here, like this. Like this, and kind of scrape it away, like that. Then, see how much easier it is? Well, I guess so. I probably should have showed you without the lighter fluid, just so you could see. But trust me when I tell you. Where are those Q-tips? Where did I put my big box of Q-tips? Oh, here we go. It's right in front of me. All right, I'm doing all right. So, right there, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect. It was like it never existed. And yeah, whatever. Just pour a little there. I could scrape the rest off with my fingernail, but I just want to show you really how good this lighter fluid stuff works. Okay, so just for an example, let's see if we can, you saw how easy it was kind of scraped off. Now this one I did not apply in lighter fluid. Now watch this. So you'll have to really chip away at it, and it will come off. Let's see, get this with a cleaner. Right there, okay. So, it did come off, but you see it kind of had a lot more pull to it. And it is on a black surface, so it's hard to know if any damage was done from me doing it that way. I don't think there was. Like I said, these old plastic toys are quite durable. These Transformers back then were made to last. And that's why you still see a ton of them still floating around. Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. So, let's see. Let's get this off here. And just to get rid of and really the point, one of the other points of the lighter fluid is to get rid of the sticker residue, which even if you use your fingernail, that's not going to get rid of sticker residue. So get rid of that. Oh, you're a stubborn little guy. Nothing in there. Well, let's get this little, guess this will be his kneecaps, right? His kneecaps. That will be a little difficult right there because it's indented in there, but we'll see what happens. So, there we go. Came right off nice. Well, there, again, just to get rid of the residue, sticker residue. And we're just about done with this, I think. We got that. We got these tools down. You'll start get right hopping here, where his feet are. See? Right there. And we're gonna douse this good. Douse this nice into the lighter fluid, and where's my little flathead? So I'm going to go in here with my little flathead screwdriver just because it's going to make it easier. Peel that right off. Peel it right off. Just give it a good little scrape. Peel it right off. And then we'll probably take a little bit of fluid that's there. Just get rid of the residue right there. See? At the same time, you're also giving us a good clean job, which is kind of cool, right? Shoo. Like that. And I'm thinking, so as you can see, all the stickers are now going off this kickback, except these little two here. Yeah, what the hell, let's go. Let's give it a go. Let's get rid of these. And again, I did a horrible job on this paint job, so I'm not losing any sleep of scraping it. All right. So we'll take this like this. Sorry. See, right there. Just like that. I think I'll leave the sticker on though. The G1 logo, or the rub sticker, just because it's not bothering anybody, and I always thought they were cool. I'll just leave it alone. We'll leave that G1 sticker alone. Oh, you like that? There you go. All the stickers are now removed from this kickback, except for that one, of course, the rub sticker, and it came out nice and easy. Yeah, I don't think you're going to really damage it anyway. because of the material it's made out of. But if you were working with a delicate figure, trust me, you wouldn't want to go scraping away on on anywhere. You have to be a little careful with it. And this stuff works miracles. This stuff, if you're going to try to restore old toys like this, well worth the investment. All right, I think, okay, so I did that. Showed you sticker removal on a very expensive Megatron. And I showed you some sticker removals on a very junky Insecticon that has seen better days. And now I think we're going to take a look at what I really have been practicing on, and that is with the Maltel liquid chrome effect markers. And I think I may be due for a refill order soon, fairly soon. So here we go. This is a 1mm right here. This is a chrome effect marker, and it does a real nice job. Well, most of the times. But you gotta be careful how you use this stuff. And you can really mess things up and muck things up, and I know I've mucked up quite a few things. So this more or less is practice for me, and you get to see firsthand what it does. So watch. So you're gonna watch it here. See, there's the chrome right there. And you're gonna take the little figure right there. Just say we'll start here. In there. You can fill in like little crevices. Ooh, see? Well, that Starscream now is officially drowned in chrome. Now look, like watch this. Look at that. Just to give you a better idea. Let's look here. This is the 1mm too. And from what I've read, the key to this is to constantly keep it moving and don't let it puddle up. And I think that's where I'm having my biggest issue still. But look, as you can see, look how much nicer it looks already. And this is just running some chrome over plastic. Look at that. Look at that. Night and day, right? Nice. So, and these are little Walmart things I found. And actually, my girlfriend brought these for me, which was very sweet. And, you know, they're serving a purpose right now. So we're going to totally chrome out. I think we'll just totally chrome out this Starscream just for shits and giggles here, if I want. Another one, I can buy them at the Dollar Tree and they cost $1. It's not going to really run you much. So see, with this 1mm one, you can really get in. See, let's see if I can show you this here. See, you can really get in there, work in those small areas. And I also have a 2mm one and a 4mm one for bigger areas. And and then I'll use the other markers just to give you an example here. But I think for these small areas, I'm going to stick with the 1mm. Son of a biscuit. What is going on here? This thing is leaking, and I'm not liking this. What the heck? All right, let's see if I can do this, because I don't want to waste it. So I'm going to Q-tip it on. Doesn't normally do that, and it worries me that it's doing that, to be quite honest with you, because I don't want this to happen while I'm working on a figure I really care about. But this is, you know, more or less just practice, so I'm not losing too much sleep over this. But look at that. Look how nice and shiny it makes that. Now the key to this stuff, though, is really important, is to give it proper drying time. And when I say proper drying time, I'm not talking like an hour, 2 hours, a day. From everything I've read, the minimum you're going to want to give this guy is a week. Right, a week. To really let this chrome settle in. Let's see, so we got this right here. Let's see. But what I've also read, and I do believe it because it comes from a pretty reputable toy restorer, is you're gonna want to wait 2 weeks. I'm not touching it, just leaving it alone, letting it sit on a shelf, giving it space, and then after that, it's safe to handle without worrying about fingerprints, things of that nature. But look at how neat this stuff is, right? I'm gonna have to buy another refill bottle because I think I'm gonna, from this point on, if I get involved in the spraying, I'm probably gonna ditch. Well, maybe not completely for like fine, but I'm probably gonna ditch the pens and use a spray gun because you can actually put this stuff in a spray gun. Let me show you like one of the other ones here. That is the 1mm. This is. You're going to give this a good shake. You're going to want to give these a good shake. Okay. So, now this is the 2mm, which is a little bigger. Right here. See? And you're going to want to see, look at this. It just fills in the area nicely. And this is where I worry the most, honestly. Where I worry about pulling it up. The 1mm I'm much better at, but look at that. Look at that chrome shine. And these really, especially if you know how to use these properly, which I'm still learning. I can admit that. Really do a nice job. Restoring some, especially if it's just like a little small touch-up stuff, but nice job restoring chrome on your figures. And as you can see, this stuff, you can see why this stuff is so popular. Not cheap. Not cheap. I got it on sale. The set of 3 for, I believe, let's say 25, 26 bucks. But in general, a set of 3, 1mm, 4mm, and a 2mm run for roughly about $30 plus. So these are going to cost you a little penny, but I think at the end of the day they're worth it, especially if you enjoy doing this. And really, like I said, I'm just putzing around here and having fun just to show you the different size markers and what they're capable of. And right there, he's completely covering his wing up. Like that. See, like that. Look at that. I mean, look at the difference here. You can see how cheap the little plastic was. Actually, it's more rubber than plastic. Where like there's like the pitting areas and the little bumps and grooves. And that's from the toy itself, but still. Yeah, what the hell? Let's get this here. I believe in once you start something, try to complete it. Problem is, I don't know if I'll be able to do his legs because, like I said, you can't touch the chrome, really. So I could do half of him essentially at this point in time. But whatever, who cares? Except these old Dollar Tree figures. You're not gonna lose much sleep. Not gonna lose much sleep goofing around with this stuff. Just go ahead and do it. Who cares, right? Especially if it's just for display purposes. Okay, and just to give you a heads up, so that's with the 2mm here. Yeah, I think I'll have to use a different figure. Let me just, here we go. Do this little area here. And whatever. Let's see if I can stand them up without having them fall. Nope. Nope. Guess not. Whatever. Like I said, who cares? It's a Dollar Tree Transformer. I did want to just show you real quickly. Who shall we do? Optimus Prime or Soundwave? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, blah, 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 blah. Okay, Soundwave. Now, this is the big one you're going to get. This is the 4mm. And I'm going to give it a good shake. Like that. Pop this off. Like that. Just make sure it's working there. And like, watch this. You know, see how this will cover a much broader area. Like this. See? Now, obviously, you're not going to be able to get in the little small areas with this one, but just to give you an idea, that covered the front pretty much 1 or 2 strokes. You know, I'll show you on the legs here. See? You didn't really put this stuff anywhere on here. Yeah, but and especially with the blue, look at the difference right there. Nice and chromy. Nice and chromy. Anyways, that's about it. Just wanted to show you guys some quick tips here. I hope they're helpful in your ventures in restoring. And if you like what you see, hit that like and subscribe. Show me some love. I'd appreciate it. If not, you didn't like whatever, that's cool too. I hope you at least take what I showed you and apply to, you know, whatever it is you're trying to do. And good luck out there. This is a cheesy toy reviewer saying good night and God bless. Take care, everyone. Bye.